Okay. So actually, here's the thing. I believe we might really I believe we might have a huge chunk of possibilities, you know, like actually a lot of those possibilities when it comes to things like character design stuff, right? Because of course, like we're going to work on some stuff, so to say. So those things are like you know, the character design. It's the like besides the character design, what we have also like generally speaking, like many different I really don't want to put it wrong, a lot of like portfolio related stuff going on. I've noticed you like it. I've actually noticed all of you like it, so I'm really happy that there's something that, you know, that there's something that I can do, and you know, you can still have some more fun out of it, right? Like for example, the way how we are capable of making some products all together, right? So that's the thing. Okay. Hi Zaga, hi Zaga, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope everything's going. We like the art variety, yeah, and I'm really glad to see it because I'm a very art various person, if that makes sense. But of course, I'm also thinking of making, for example, like spreading across different platforms. So like Dollhouse, because I have an account. Pixiv, possibly I'm going to come back to Tumblr, right? So there's going to be a lot of different things going on, and I believe we'll have enough time and possibility to, you know, perform a little bit more, if that makes sense. But yeah, today what's the plan? Considering that I'm once again have a night shift, right? Because I do. I'm going to drink some strawberry milk, that's for sure, and we're going to try and finish as much as possible. So this time I'm going to make like typical shadows, etc., and then I'm going to try to pick up references and actually perform under those references to fill out the issues for the materials, right? Because of course those should be corrected, although yeah, I don't really feel pushed that much into looking for it. Of course, like some things should have, you know, different kind of rendering, yada yada yada. And actually I'm not sure really what else I can do. Like, okay, you know, leather jacket, ooh, I mean jacket, like, ooh, leather pants, right? And just going on for like typical leather, typical leather stuff over there. Well, yeah, there are some things from materials that I see that will require some change, and yeah. Hi Flex, glad to be here. How are you? Hope it was going. good, buddy. Glad to hear, glad to hear. Alrighty, without any further ado, let's dive into the artwork itself. And yeah, so we're almost done with her actually. The last parts are like literally the leather parts here and will be Gucci. So yeah. Let's just keep drawing while we are talking. Yesterday it was my cousin's birthday and we ate some tortellini alla bolognese. My god, those were good. Actually, I'm really glad to hear that all's good. I'm really glad all's good. So yeah. Well, so to be fair, not really sure how far into stuff we can do, or you know where we can go and shit. Oh, by the way, did I told you about my final exam thing? No, we haven't had a chance to talk about this yet. I'll happily listen to you. What happened with your finals? Basically, the day I had exams, I was at the hospital, so they had to move the exam in early September instead of having it in 24th June. September? Why so late? Over here, all the like quote-unquote corrective exams are happening during the summer. It's first time I see a situation like this. They tell me the exact date, mid-July. Damn. I mean, you've got like 2 more months to get ready. You know? But also it kind of ruins the summer, right? Where you have exams. Damn, man. Damn. We have final exams in June and late September too. Yeah, June. But like, you know, June, it's still during the summer. We also have exams in June when someone has to correct them, of course. September. September? Well, at least end of August I had to go in Albania with my friends, but yeah, I'll stay home and study for it, I guess. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. It's like ruining the plans when you have exams like that. Hi Astronomy, glad to be here. How are you? How are you? Hope your night has going. I can't speak today, can I? Sorry I'm late, I just woke up. It's okay, you didn't really miss much. It's just 10 minutes in, so... September. Bro. So sick. So actually I'm wondering with what game we can start off the first Sunday after re-debut. What do you folks think? Like, we can play Minecraft, we can play Nike, we can play Kraken Academy. Yeah, it does. My friend wanted even to go and see the gravestone where is Mussolini now, and wanted to do anyway. I mean, if you didn't want to do it, I don't, I'm not a fan of him. I mean, understandable, you know? That's actually understandable. So like, you know, like for me, when you are planning something like that, right? You wanna go to the places where everyone wants to go. So let's say if I would go to Japan with someone, right? I would be 100% sure that both of us would have similar fun out of the travel, out of the trip, and not even a single spot where I wouldn't want to go, right? And they wouldn't want to go, basically. So the thing is like, let's say, you know, I do want to see, for example, the typical stuff like temple, Hachiko statue, right? Like this kind of thing. But also, for example, I want to go to the Studio Ghibli museum and like other museums like that. I would love to visit some other stuff. But they wanted to go to the gravestone, do the Roman salute and play... I mean, dude, yeah, like... I mean, still, like, if you still don't want to, you know, go anywhere, like, why even doing that? Especially doing something like that. Like, who does your friends take you for? What are your friends, anyway? Like, you know, I can't joke about certain stuff, right? Because, like, I know the story, I know the actual stories, etc. Let's say they really love the ideas of him, bro. But, like, people exactly like that are people I wouldn't really want to have stuff in common with. Like, you know, even if if it would be one of my friends, like childhood friends, I would just politely push away from them. Like, you know, like it's my just idea, right? Because, you know, some stuff are quite messed up. Like, there are borders. You can have like dark humor, make jokes out of some, be open for jokes about some stuff, but like actually believing in like certain things, yeah. Seen some interesting analysis about these things, about why young people are like this nowadays. Wait, really? Is there like an actual document about this? I would love to read it. I would actually love to read it. I love documents like that. Because it's most likely psychological document, right? Like psychological, like a psyche analysis of generation. Not really? Huh? Oh, so it was just like, you know, walking around and asking. It's more like economy and politics. Gotcha. Is it in English? Like in Germany, there are a lot of right-leaning youth, some even radicalized, bro. Uh... 1939 all over again. September 1st. 10 AM. They are just waiting. And 80% of them are from the eastern part of the country with bad infrastructure, bad wages, etc. Generally living worse than west part of the country. I see. And they just need someone to blame. Understandable. Worse conditions create more right-leaning people. I would say it rather creates more angry people. And unfortunately, they are speaking out stuff that are more towards that area. But yeah, we can say so, I guess. I've got disconnected again for a second. Perfect. Thank you, internet. Very helpful. Okay. But yeah, damn, I have to say it do be problematic case to even like speak out of, because it's difficult to point things out to, like, you know. It's good to provide like at least like provide something like solution. I don't know. They can move to the better part of the country. Of course that was a joke, right? I was laughing, but like very awkward joke. Anyway. Because it's like typical talking like, oh, you're homeless, buy a house, right? Also a joke. Also a joke. It's not as much difference as it sounds, yeah. Yeah, I understand. That's why I'm just joking about it. But there is a very high correlation. I mean, of course, like the way how we are, like the society that we are getting raised in, and like conditions of our life are like actually are the only things that are stabilizing like the way of our thinking, right? Quite often when we see that someone has better, we are starting to grow a spite and generally we are starting to feel like, you know, and generally people like that, after, you know, being raised in such conditions, they are just, you know, thinking like, oh, I deserve it, etc., because I'm working so hard but I'm not getting enough. And it's like, you know, and it's vicious cycle of hatred, really, because one person is going to spite another one just because they have something more than someone else. Like, of course there's going to be, you know, bro. Wait, am I streaming? Did I hit stream? Yeah, I did. Why people like that have to be so pathetic, selling bots? Yeah, Davis, you're streaming, yeah. I mean, on the last stream, I didn't really started my... I didn't even start any streams on Kick, actually. Like, my dog is literally setting off why he can't just sit silently and waiting for... Well... Automod getting smarter. Yeah. Bro, literally, like, this one is so fucking bad. Cheap viewers on and just send a link. Like, dude. Actually, dude, come on. Beach getting banned. Cool, want cheap viewers, yeah. I have very expensive and priced viewers that all of you are. So yeah. Also, I'm sorry. I think I've totally skipped on. I think I've skipped and totally forgot to answer you, astronomy. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's, you know, It's going to be my third night shift this week, out of 4. Third out of 4 night shift. I'll have to still go tomorrow. So, like, you know, I'm going to come back tomorrow and I'm going to go for another night shift tomorrow, but, you know, I'm in good spirits. I'm drawing. I'm actually capable to have, like, clarity of mind. You know, I actually have clarity of mind. I actually have this possibility. Okay, I really like the way how it looks like. It actually gives off the leather vibes. Good. That's actually good. There we go. Okay, so another piece now is the fur and gold. It's happening to the Viroid model. Wait, I don't know. What's happening to the Viroid model? Oh, okay. I see it. There are some breaks, yeah. That's something I'm kind of scared of. Because unfortunately it can happen, just so happened, don't know, it was like breaking the neck then vibrating. It's me just getting freaking apoplexia. But yeah, we live in a society. Hey yo, actually huge change from YouTube actually. Now I've read, I remind myself about one thing. Apparently YouTube is allowing now for reporting the situations where someone is using AI version of you. So like if there's a face or voice of your voice placed in there, you can simply report it to YouTube. Actually, I've seen that there's been some imposters, like, doing shit. I believe there was imposter of Shy Lily. There was, that was like, you know, advertising some fucking Bitcoin shit and stuff. And there were recently people using AI to use the Hololive Vtubers. Popularity to also, like, you know, show shit. I don't even understand, like, what someone must have in their mind for this. Seen an interesting video about people using AI to find security vulnerabilities in popular code repositories with bug bounties. Really? I mean, yeah. I have huge problem with, like, some things, the AI related stuff. Of course the repositories are safe, but the AI hallucinates stuff and makes very dumb arguments, bruh. Imagine. Are mass creating security risks tickets, bruh. Bro, imagine someone from your clients is going to use those. Imagine all this clusterfuck of false reports. I would throw a guy under a bus. It is not happening with us. I mean, yeah, it's like, you know, it's more of a... Just imagine if some dumbass would actually try to get it. The sheer amount of work. Whatever. We're using .NET with minimal dependencies, unlike rich other JS framework with pull-in half gigs of dependencies with 5 to 6 gig packages, bro. Oh yeah, right, because JS programists are actually using already prepared scripts that were done in the past. Most likely. At least this is what happens for... yeah, NPM ecosystem is a shitstorm, yeah. Bro, imagine. Yo. The worst part of that is there are some companies creating mass CVE vulnerability reports with AI on GitHub repos, bruh. I mean, theoretically, it's showing that, I would say that it might show the sheer fact that anyone can access those repos if they're like public thing, and change stuff to actually backdoor their way into the system, kinda. At least this is how I see it, because it is causing vulnerability. Anyone can go and influence some stuff if it's like open project, etc. Well, it is very hard to remove, and those are the kind which are shown in package managers or vulnerable packages, which needs to be replaced. It is very hard to remove those reports from a package. You need to contact the CVE issuer and dispute it, but the issuer is often not available, bruh. Wait, so if the issuer is not available, how do they expect to actually solve this issue? Then that would mean that any package that gets reported is like it's like reported and that's it. There's nothing they can do. It's kind of a dick move, to be fair. The problem is that people use AI for things it should not be used. Yeah, exactly. People want to think that AI can automate everything. But it clearly is not destined to do so. Okay, so we finished the boots. So now only the gold parts are done and we should be Gucci. But yeah, I've also noticed this problem. I didn't even know how to really throw in like where I can stand about certain parts. But I have to tell you, it's like, you know, really a huge pain in the neck. The current AI technology, which are LLMs using neural net, which is just simple statistical linear algebra, is fundamentally unreliable due to the nature of hallucinations. Yeah. 100%, right? Like, sometimes it doesn't even work as it's supposed to. So like, imagine you have a issue, like a thing that AI shouldn't really talk about, right? So like, it shouldn't really talk about certain things, like for example NSFW content, etc. But if you repeat the same message or like start talking into the AI into doing that or saying something, the AI is going to still say this, despite, like, you know, blocks and guidelines, etc. It's good to create creative ideas and entertainment, but nothing some serious information which people need to rely on. Yeah, like I can go and ask for like generation of character or something similar, but you know, the character is still going to be made out of something that already exists, or the idea is still going to be made out of something that exists because it had to be written before. This is another chunk that I despise about AI stuff. They are just so similar to one another because, again, it can't create you something out of nothing. It's going to, of course, create something that's going to still look like something, like really closely, that you'll be able to see the, you know, similarities still, kinda. Like for example, the spacesuits are going to look like, you're wrong about AI in that regard. Like, for example, you want to AI generate an image and you are going for spacesuit. It's either going to be a suit from Half-Life or a typical astronaut suit, or like something else that already was made, because it's going to look into everything that has like space outfit or something similar on it out of the library that you have. So, of course, if those things are in the library, it's not going to sit down and try to design an entire new outfit for space. It does not create existing things, it does not have a database of existing things. So how come it's still getting such an attachment to stuff that was already created? It has a learning process very similar to the human brain. Oh, by the way, hi Yumi, glad to have you here. How are you? How's it going? Finally, at least I get to see you live. How are you, Yumi? How are you? A long time no see. You can see a lot of cats, then after a time you'll have a good concept what a cat is. I give you a scenario. I finally just got a lot of work to do in the laptop. I see. They show you 100 pictures of totally new unknown creature you've never seen, then ask you to draw one of them. Oh, I see. Welcome back, Astronomy. Welcome back. You'll be able to draw one of those because you already seen 100 pictures of it and have an idea what it is. Okay, yeah, but again, it's still drawing existing stuff. It's not going to develop the new creature. You know, I'm talking about more creative process. It's going to actually struggle with, like, creating something anew, something that you've never seen. Simply based on, like, let's say a jacket, right? Because of course, if I'm going to give a monkey, if I'm going to teach a monkey the thing, I'm so curious, why is your voice changed? When the first time I watched your live, your voice were soft, but now not. I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm, like, you know, I have night shifts now. I'm really tired when I'm at work, so, you know, stuff like, it does influence me. That's why I'm really sorry every single time when... That's why I say sorry, when, you know, during my work time streams, because yeah, sleepy voice, yeah, it's my sleepy voice. So yeah, it's just this. If you create a good enough description, it will be able to do it, even if it never seen it before, because it can combine different concepts which are used to describe the thing. Okay. Let's say I'm going to chat for now, like, you know, I'm not really going to speak through, because again, like, it's very difficult for me to think for a good, you know, so like talk and solution and reasoning. For now it sounds good enough for me. What do you about the artist right now? AI. artificial intelligence one. When I said Saint Gyat, finally I know what is the real name. It's actually Saint Peter from Hasbin Hotel. I see. I see. May I ask? Well, yeah. The conversation is about AI generating stuff. So like my stance is that AI can't really create fully as much creative work as human can do, because AI is basing itself on like reference photos and stuff, right? Not even like reference photos, it's like just looking through the visual library that you throw into the thing, and it's just it's just, you know, data mushing stuff into it, like, you know, are basing themselves on references and visual library too, yeah. But then, like, it's difficult for me to describe it. AI basically steals from artists. Most likely, yeah. It's called AI scraping. AI itself doesn't really steal, as long as they aren't using AI, you know, scrapers. Not quite, because AI is good. You are mixing it up on this actually. When I'm observing an artwork, I'm analyzing and introducing stuff that I can use to make my work easier, but not necessarily I'm incorporating one-to-one someone's style. AI doesn't do that. AI is not learning just one peculiar method of drawing. And while AI is actually focusing on that one method of drawing. If I'm going to throw all of the Rhino Tunas, when I'm going to throw in Rhino Tunas artworks, you are going to have one-to-one Rhino Tunas art style. When I'm drawing based off Rhino Tunas art style, you can see clearly that my art style is not really one-to-one to his, because I'm still using my own things that I want to throw. Well, AI is going to actually do it. AI is actually going to incorporate everything one-to-one. It's all about pattern recognition and learning between neurons, just as human brain does. Still, not really. So far from what I've seen, all of those models of learning are just based off of like what you feed it. It's just that. There's nothing in between. There's in between too. How so? What is it doing in between that makes it just so different? Because I clearly don't see it. Because again, I can give someone like Rhino Tuna's full art station to look at, and they are still not going to draw, you know, into his art style, because people are going to go for individuality, while AI is going to replicate the art style one-to-one. It doesn't matter if it's like, you know, if it's a you know, character design or illustrative work, it's going to copy the entire art style one-to-one. Yeah, it's because it has no connection to the world to experience any other thing. Exactly. This is what I'm coming from. It's simply that. It is different to human brain in a regard that it doesn't have to get any other additional learning data that what we give them. Yeah. While humans are, despite like learning from one artist, for example, they are still, even though it's their first artist they are learning from, they're still creating individuality, you know? This is why I'm saying that AI is not the same as human. Are 0 to 24 learning by seeing things. Maybe. I'm not sure. But really, the whole thing about AI art is just like, again, human learning is working different. Imagine giving a blind person 100 pictures of Rhino tuna, then allow that person to experience the pictures but nothing else. The world in the person's brain will be like that? Still not quite, because humans have like secondary thinking. Again, like, humans are striving for individuality, so even if you are going to show that blind person all those pictures as the very so here's the thing, you have a blind person, you bring that blind person's eyesight, first thing you are showing them is 100 pictures of Rhino tuna and you are letting them draw based off of those, even though AI is going to go one to one, while human, even though in such a situation, like in this situation, human will still straight for individuality, not necessarily like aiming for similarity of the picture. This is like our subconscious thing, you know? Like for example, subconscious, like, again, I've been really aiming for one certain thing, and I've been doing the I've been drawing Rhino tuna's artworks one-to-one for the master study, but now as I'm drawing something on my own still with the reference photos, it doesn't mean I'm still drawing one-to-one, but I'm going for the individuality, because, you know, subconsciously I still have things that are working better for me. Can you try to give me some apps that can make animations? Wait, I have a good one here. I'm not sure if I've downloaded this. Nope. Gee, it's going to be a bit more difficult on this. To feedback and self-analyze, but it's additional to what the AI can do. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying that AI can't do the same thing, but the thing is that humans are having more steps that are making them individual. That's something that AI can't do. So it's simply lacking this factor of individuality. You are feeding it stuff, it's putting out the same stuff. You are feeding people stuff, something else comes out. You know? Same with like studies. Like, okay, in mathematics, let's say you have also many different solutions for more difficult problems, despite like in mathematics you have like simpler stuff like addition, subtraction, dividing, multiplication, etc. It's like one thing. It's like 2 plus 2 is always going to be 4. But when we are going to further situations where we have like ladders, we can and we have like very open problems, we can use many different solutions. And this is where we are going to have certain individuality, because when we know how we can solve this problem differently, we are going to solve it. While AI will require a solution, and it's going to always go with the same kind of solution, despite knowing like different ways of solving problems that can be still used for this issue. So this is more or less how it goes. Like, of course, there are methods put straight to solve for mathematics, but we can still use, like, we can use like Gaussian proportions, yada yada yada, for and like 5 different things. For example, for the probability checking, right? We learned to solve things differently. We solve things differently because we had more learning material to take into account. Still, I wouldn't say not quite, because even when we are thinking of like psychological tests, people that were never put into solution and learning material for like solving things differently, still 10 people could come up with different solutions, quite often similar, but also still very different from one another. There were already studies on human brain and AI, like I believe that people can still code it into AI. But I'm saying it that human brain is way different than AI could ever possibly be, and it will never really have the same creative process as human brain. Because it's simply not the same. Humans are working differently, people are different. Of course there are people that are more or less like an AI, because of course you can still see. Take, for example, some stable diffusion stuff. There are models which can generate realistic pictures, anime, 3D, etc. all in one. Yeah, but it's still looking all the same. It's still the same style, still the same method of, you know, solving. Humans are looking very close to one another, because it's very restrictive to what you have. Multiple styles. It's always going for the same style, more or less, with just some slight differences. Like, I've already seen stable diffusion stuff, and they're all pictures looking the same. I know why you have these misconceptions. I'm just looking at things that I see on the internet, simply. I can imagine, like, there might be some other things going on, but still, like, I doubt that AI, like, logically, AI can't be the same as human brain and work the same and have the same creative process and allow for such creative possibilities. The most popular stuff are stuff which are specialized for a very specific style. And most people use that. I mean, I still seen people just using like raw stable diffusion and even trying to type in like Nanatsu no Taizai style or Dragon Ball style. And like, okay, but it's not like Dragon Ball anime style that people are aiming for, but it's like very specific work of the things. Like, AI is going to use, for example, similar simplifications, but it's going to have different style. And that's why AI art seems the same, because it's a variation of the same very specific stuff. Kinda. So like I understand that you can still use AI to generate like different styles, like Naruto, Dragon Ball style, etc. But it's still going to have like the same stable diffusion-esque feel to it. There's been already like crap ton of things, and surprise, surprise, like even on Pokemon competition, people were posting AI art. Those were still looking slightly different, but it still was very distinctive that it's AI. Even though AI artworks won. But the AI can't be really as glorified and can't be really, and we really should put like some doubt to it. There's a variety of, but there's a variety, but there are very few original models which are actually trained on pictures. Most of them are just a mix of these models weighted in ways. Yeah. But that also only shows the... it's also showing through the limitations of AI. Again, like, human artist is going to still be far more superior than AI could ever be. The only thing that AI can do is lack of burnout. Because it can just generate stuff, while like actual artist is going to have burnout, because you know how long you can like struggle with something, right? Of course the Pokemons won't look will look the same, because if there is a Pokemon model on the AI base, all the AI artists wannabes will use the same stuff. Yeah. Actually, wait, we are going to finish that, and I'll try to find the website that allows you to check if the artwork is AI, and we'll see what will it give to my artwork, because you've seen that my artwork was being drawn during the streams, right? And we'll see if it's going to throw it into AI generated or not. And then we'll see how accurate this is. Because still, the main problem with AI is still the sake of limitations to the models. Like, okay, you can, for example, you have enough hardware that will support like generating your own one. These tools work by analyzing pictures on pixel levels. AI pictures don't have clear gradients like brush strokes. Yeah. I'm literally going to keep on kick. Either I'm going to fully obliterate this, what the fuck? Yeah. Anyway. Still, I'm going to keep my standpoint. AI will never be on the same creative level when it comes to human mind. The same as studying, like doing a master study. Like, I've said it once, you know, like, okay, it's a very good thing for making some sketches or some shit like that, but the main issue I have with it is literally the sheer fact of like any human feel to it. Twitch disconnected, yeah. I see some issues. Today is not a good day. Wait, let me see. There's a drop on there. But yeah, when it comes to the like animating apps, gee, I'll check and give info later on. So yeah. You're right about that AI won't be at the same level, but it's the matter of neural network complexity and training data amount. It's much more complex. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, wait. It's like monkey are able to use a hammer by seeing a human learning it, but they can't build a house with it. Yeah, kinda. Okay, wait, I need to change the color of it to more gold-like to make things work better. Exactly, wait. Uh, to be fair, I'm literally... So, here's the thing. We're literally... The dark yellow looks more like copper, yeah. Exactly. And it's supposed to be a gold. Gold is like that. It's like kind of sun... Like, base color of gold is like kind of sandy. You make the buckle gold too? Yeah. I want all of it to be gold. I wonder if there is an easier way to just lighten the yellow instead of redrawing everything. I mean, I would have to target the color, so selection for only the thing that should be changed, and do some correction layers to, you know, to change the saturation of the color, darken it a little. It is possible. You can easily shift colors, but you know, it's all about work. If it's a lot of work, then it's not easier. I mean, it's not really that a lot of work. It's really not a lot of work. It's just hitting couple buttons. I just prefer doing it this way because it's giving me better feel. Did they say that it's a lot of work? I think so, yeah. Holy shit. But it's simple. It's definitely simple. Also, I was caught up in the discussion between us. It's funny how I sometimes see AI art bros online say they are better than real artists, which is funny because real artists is basically what programmed AI, yeah. Exactly. If it's some low, yeah. Okay. So yeah, it is what it is. People using generators are not artists, just as people using LLMs to generate points are not poets, yeah. But they are calling themselves artists. You know? This is another thing that makes actual artists even more angry. They are calling themselves artists and they are saying that they are better than actual artists. But they didn't give anything from themselves for like just the pure sake of just calling themselves artists, because you have to kind of deserve it. I feel like the only qualifications for being an artist like drawing, I don't consider typing a prompt in an AI generator as drawing. Yeah, kinda. Just have misconceptions about what an artist is. They do, of course. So, artist, a person who creates paintings or drawings as a profession or hobby. Or informer, a person who habitually practices a specified reprehensible activity, which is a rip-off artist. A person who creates art such as painting, sculpture, music or writing using conscious skills and creative imagination. So artist is actually a person who needs the so artist by definition is a person who that like 2 minutes ago, yeah. Like a stickman is more of art to me than AI art, not gonna lie. But there are people who are, you know, having huge misconceptions about what artist is. For example, AI bros on in art community. Have you seen how quickly they dropped the meme prompt engineer? The name prompt engineer? Yeah. I've seen it, but even despite there's still a name for it, they're still using AI artist. or AI artist stay, which is just making them sound even more stupid than they are, somewhat. In a lot of countries are illegal to call themselves engineers if they are not, yeah. Exactly. But that doesn't mean they are artists. It should be illegal to call yourself artist if you are actually not a definition of artist. Doctors, yeah. I mean this as consecutive criticism, but I think you should add the back of the bracelet to add more depth. Here, right? Like there should be a drop to add stuff, because there should be like a connection, you know, with like 2 coins. I will add it in a moment. Yes, yep. Or doctors, yeah. Exactly, like... That's the problem, but still they shouldn't call themselves artists. I thought those are balls because of shaded like balls, yeah. I have... That I can say that I see it, right? That they're like beads instead of coins. I have problems with like... how to actually make it a coin instead of, you know, a ball. By the way, what canvas size do you use? 2480 on 3508. Let me write it to you. With 72 DPI. Oops, I did the thing the guy did yesterday with the her eye stuff. Yeah, you did. You did. Thanks, no problem. Bro, this one doesn't make sense. I could to share my art on the Discord server since I don't post that much. Of course, go ahead. Oh, I have an idea, yeah. The perspective of the coins. What about it? hard to describe. Like, you want me to make like different views on the coins, right? Just so it would create a difference and give more or less an idea that there are coins, right? Or are we talking about the separation where light hits the most and where it's not? It looks good now. Okay, gotcha. Alrighty, so yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Hey Dad, got over here. How how's going? Oh, watch a drawing? An OC. OC called Aria. We're almost finishing her. Sorry. No, it's okay, it's okay. Well, my messages are slow. Possibly. Nice, yep. Basically, we are creating something called artistic universe. So what is an artistic universe? Basically, an artist creates a set of OCs with full backstory, so it's like creating a world for even a comic book or something like that. And basically then artist proceeds to create illustrations in this world, right? Let me just see. Once again, how much time I have? It's at 17, okay. Still got some stuff. So generally we are going to have like several OCs like that. Several OCs like that being made, and we'll be doing our best to keep at it. Okay. Now it looks okay. Sometimes you just need a nudge to make things work. Why do I always remember Kool-Aid? Yeah. Yeah, so generally we're going to have quite a nice bunch of OCs, right? We are going to... I believe we'll still have to name them. Yeah, we'll still have to name quite a bunch of them. Man, I'm telling you. Why does she pose like that? To give out the feel of her personality. She's quite flirty and silly by the personality trait. Nice, okay, yeah. She's waiting for this. God damn it, Zago. I have to go, but good luck. Alrighty, Dad. Alrighty. Take care. We've actually finished. Oh, wait, this part. Wait. There we go. Okay. It's not a visible detail, but... But yeah, gotta go. Hope to be back next time for longer. It's alrighty, Dad. It's alrighty. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming. Hope to see you next time. Alrighty, so... It is what it is. This is how it looks like. We've finished the design. Now, what are the things you see that are slightly different than what I've been drawing before? Because there are just some things that I feel like I didn't really focus on as much as I should. Wait, on other characters. I mean, I feel like the skin... Okay, what I see is that the skin is actually had a bit more... in what regard? Like in general. Like I see, for example, on the Nike illustration that the skin over here, it's not really blended as much, generally speaking, especially on here, right? Also, like, for example, the materials here are not necessarily like made as well than here. So I've actually spent more attention towards that regard, right? Like I've spent more attention towards like material feel than anything else. It is necessary. I think it looks better than the Nike, yep. Especially, that's what I'm talking about. I was saying that I didn't really spend that much attention on Nike's illustration. Yeah. It looks way better, and I believe I'm going to use it as a reference for further characters just so I would keep up with the same style and burn in the skin making, because I believe it's the skin that actually took me one thing, yeah. Don't know. Yo. Actually, it's crazy if you think about it. Like, this... I may change my mind to this. Like, we've totally changed her hairstyle, actually, because this is like more or less the original one, with just with the tightened hairstyle, because the previous one had longer hairstyle. Hairs are not necessarily something I would want to go for. I've wasted so much time on hairs. Hairs are actually taking a lot of time. I believe I'm going to make hairs differently. I mean, I might start adding some more to it. I want to tell that it's odd that the sole of the boot is so smooth. It's not in focus anyways, yeah. Because quite often there's like a pattern, right? Like a crisscross or just like typical boots, like lines, etc. Yeah, do not sleep on stuff, yeah. I mean... Done. So Aria is finished. Now, how did it work for that? Yeah, I mean, it's still a-okay. Okay. So now, since we've finished Aria, We'll have to make another character. Have to. I want to. Which is going to be Azra. Right, we're going to make Azra. More or less. This one was the newer one, right? There are things that I want to change. I want to come back to this, like, you know, cutting for thighs. And maybe extend the bust a little bit. I want this kind of shoes to remain. To drop drawing the nails. Oh, it's right, I didn't draw the nails of hers. I mean, the nails are still going to be just lines. I've dropped the idea of giving her like painted nails. There we go. I was wondering if you made that stylistic choice or not, because you said two different things lately. Yeah. Like, for example, when I was drawing Davis on the there we go. See, on the newer one I gave Davis the fingernails. Also, you can see how much of a difference this artwork is and this artwork is. And I really want to retain this kind of quality. And for sure you'll be able to see me like straight up analyzing this and trying to push stuff a bit more. It's better to spend more time on drawing something than actually spending on like, you know, drawing more artworks. It's better to have quality than quantity. But for sure I have to try to analyze Ryotune a little bit more, maybe try to check for some things that might help me, you know, keeping up with the coloring process, etc. That's for sure. It may be personal taste, but nailless fingers always look odd to me, yeah. Because it's not looking natural. We're focused on seeing things that are natural. Simply as that. anything around it is not necessarily in our concerns. I mean, it raises our concerns, there we go. So it's like, you know, meh. So for sure I'm going to continue drawing like that and pay more attention towards like materials and shit. Because to be fair, like clothing still looks really fantastic, but it wasn't really drawn quickly. So it only proves the point that, I mean, it still was drawn quickly, but I wasn't paying much attention to make it actually look like a to make it fast, right? So of course there's going to be a lot of, to be fair, there was a lot of distraction, yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. Like, I believe this illustration could be done way before everything if I wouldn't like distract myself so much. Because actually this illustration, we would finish it even earlier, but I've decided to take a break for the discussion about AI art. Like, seriously. And I drank my coffee. If we don't discuss an hour about AI. Yeah, exactly. So like, for sure we can draw faster with similar stuff. You just have to really focus on drawing and not, you know, and not talking. So yeah. Hey, I have an LLM and wrote a program which can read chat and respond plus voice. Oh, did you? That's crazy. I mean, it's understandable, really. And tell Viewbots advertisers to fuck off. Yeah. Oh hey, we're finally going somewhere, right? We're going somewhere. We already got like stability when it comes to the style. It's just, there are just some things that I have to, you know, push and will be done, and will be actually done. For sure. Besides that, I don't really know, like, what do we want to do tomorrow? We don't have any illustrations to be done. So what, are we actually going to, like, get into drawing the characters? Are we actually? On the 3D model, you plan to make the Fang in 3D eventually? Fang? What Fang? actually. On which 3D model? Oh, okay. Nice, like a scar. It's a scar. It's looking like that because the coloring is like base of the skin, and the base of the skin is like nearly white. So like surrounded by black, it's literally just looking like white. I believe I'll have to like get rid of the line art and probably add like a texture, like a shading or something. Hi Chromie, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope it has gained. Music is fire, yeah, it is. The whole model gave that vibe a little. Oh. I see. So to be fair, now as we've got Aria, next we're going to pick up Azura, and we'll see how much we'll actually look, how much we'll be able to actually get into it. Thanks Davis, your stream helps me retexture myself to look more 2D. Yeah. Yay! Actually, glad to hear this. Glad to hear this. But yeah, it's like... I guess tomorrow we are going to get into that. I'm still not sure what kind of illustration we want to get into. Does Twitch have a problem? No. I see all green. Don't know. Yo. Never mind. Imagine. Have to fix emotes. For sure you will get it in no time. Did I miss something? No. I mean, the emotes on the multi-stream chat are a bit, you know, messy. But it's like, it's not really big of a problem. It's not at all. Just Zega wants to fix them, and generally, you know, it does not work on the Twitch chat either, I see. Making the polls might actually be really good soon. you know? Because reloading. No, it's okay. Sorry, I had to respond because I've received an email that the GPS we are operating on will have a technical break and I won't be able to see where the fuck the vehicles are for God knows how long. And last time when the technical break was, I had no view on vehicles for like fuck ton of time. Sorry, I'm annoying today, had 2 hours of sleep and pumped with caffeine. You're not. Why you are saying that? Also been playing Elden Ring and cheering bosses, I see. Oh right, I was saying that creating polls might be a really nice feature. Because I really want to get a bit more into... I really want to get into a bit more of a, like, you know, talk or give more stuff. Told me to don't speak to them today. No, it's okay. Cheese bosses, I see. Stinky cheese, yeah. Over here, Zega, feel free. There's no annoyance. And yeah, the poll making is something that I really want to get into. It might be a bit difficult to, like, you know, operate just like that around everything. So we'll see. I also can play through Elden Ring and block forever while using my magic abilities. I mean, this is how magic playthroughs are looking like. Of course, they are the easiest ones. Have you seen the new event in Nike? I ran through naked in-game, lol. They made Neon fan service gave her boobs. Wait. I was downloading an update, but I couldn't finish it in work. I might actually... Is Nike still getting updates? Yeah, of course. It's an active game, especially recently. I believe they've had a break and they came back and like every now... like... There's constantly an update with some like new Nikes, events, etc. Like they finish one event and another one starts. That's crazy. Plus partially see-through swimsuit, I mean you will see, yeah. Hi Ryan, glad to be here, how are you? Hope Ryan, how's it going? Bro, actually, you won't believe it. I've got new chanclas, right? I've got my own Kubotas. Bro. A what? When's the Genshin collab? No idea. Chancla in Spanish is like, you know, it's like a flip-flop. There we go. That's how it's called. It's like a flip-flop. And also the 3 they disappeared. Yes, they did. I've said that all of them are going to go. Like all of these past streams and videos got privatized. You can still see them though. Wait, did a memory wipe happen? Yes. If you really want to. Yeah, you can kinda see them, yeah. Yes, memory wipe happened. Redebut brings memory wipe. They are not deleted though, they are just privatized. If you know how to access them, like, I don't care. Right? Zega apparently knows how to access them. How to access privatized videos. But yeah. Man. You can access almost anything with which was public once, yeah. Yeah, like that's understandable. Even after it's deleted. Yeah. I mean, I know that there's YouTube Time Machine, but I'm not sure how does that work. Never forgets, yeah. Man. Ah. I'm really happy that we finally got to finish the finally got to finish Aria. I grew up on internet with no time back, bruh. Imagine. I would have to get a new identity. Man. Also, it's a dick move that Twitter, you know, started to protect all those schmucks and made the likes invisible. Because there's so many like pretentious scam around Twitter, but they have like fuck ton of like likes. Ref content farm is over. No, he's now has something else. Their posts are still visible and reposts are still visible. So like, it doesn't really change anything. It actually doesn't change anything. Your retweets are public, yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is exactly what he says now. Your retweets are public. I hate it actually, that some people are doing something like that. Like, why even speaking out? I'm up to date with his content, yeah. Like, why even be pretentious about something that you are doing the same thing, right? It's literally hypocritical. But of course, the most hardcore people are going to scream the loudest, right? Latest rev, Aria can Ansman vid while doing Nike dailies. Bro, imagine. Okay, 2 hours and 6 minutes. I have work soon, so most likely that's going to be it. Thank you Zega, thank you Kurumi for being active in the chat on Twitch. Thank you Flex, thank you Astronomy, Yumi, and Dad and Ryan for being active in the chat on YouTube. And stream, yeah, I have night shifts today. Tomorrow too, so like, you know. But tomorrow when I'm going to come back on Sunday from work, I'm not falling asleep right after. And fuck those accounts on Kick, yes, exactly. Fuck them. I do remember who sent what, and I do know that those two were, you know... Well, yeah. So yeah, it'll be it. Thank you all for coming, really. It really means a lot. I really hope that we'll be able to see each other more often. Maybe soon. Maybe I'll be able to quickly finish the portfolio, and we'll be able to actually proceed with some more things. Who knows? Hopefully. I may miss tomorrow. It's alright. It's alright. Most likely we may be going to shelter. I see. That's okay, Zaga. That's okay. So yeah. As always, take care, stay creative, and I see you all in the next stream.